started. Green shirt,
Hey, Coach. Nice to see you, sir.
what's up?
This whole preseason, kind of, what's the main objective you want to get out of the preseason here? And then how are you going to have the players transition there from preseason to regular season? Like, what's that switch that you do?
Not really a switch, but just trying to, continue to build our habits, make sure we get out of here, out of preseason healthy. That's the biggest thing, number one thing. And just try to get our starters and our rotation guys more minutes, each game. So, first game for PG and Nico, I thought Bledsoe was pretty good, starting the game. So just keep getting those guys acclimated and just try to get in a little better shape going into the season.
Go, Tom Bear.
I know you, with that backup center position, you talked a lot about defense, but Isaiah has the 2 games had a lot of nice backdoor passes. He really found guys cutting. What have you seen from that position as a passer?
It's been really good. Started in, before training camp started, those 3 or 4 weeks when those guys were playing, and just watching them make passes. And him and Luke had a great connection. A couple times PG played and had a great connection as well. So we can really pass the basketball and bring a different element to our team.
You mentioned, Paul George getting back out there. It was a tight rotation for the first half. Just wanted your thoughts on how you thought that unit played overall.
I thought he did a good job. I thought that's some good shots that we didn't make for PG and Luke and those guys, but just a little careless in the first half, just turning the basketball over. We just can't have the careless turnovers. We got to value the basketball and try to get a shot up every time we can. So, other than that, I thought it was pretty good, pretty solid.
Do you feel like the turnovers were kind of what led to most of those fast break points, or do you feel more satisfied with the effort on that end?
It has something to do with it, but just from an offensive standpoint, just taking care of the basketball, making sure we get a shot opportunity every time.
In time, PG took 5 threes in his first 8 minutes. I know it's preseason, you can already write him off like that, but he's such an accurate shooter from 3. I think his career high is almost close to 10 per game from 2 years ago in Oklahoma City. Do you want him to approach double-digit 3-pointers attempted per game just because he is so accurate from there and reliable?
Just pretty much just take the defense gives them, and if that means shooting 10, 11, 12 threes a game, then you got to take them. But if it's getting to the basket, getting to his mid-range, you got to take that as well. So I'm not putting pressure on him to shoot more, just take the defense is giving him, and he's going to have a lot of opportunities. So we'll see how the game goes.
Can you speak to what Eric Bledsoe brings to this team? Obviously, it's extremely early, but how do you see him fit there so far?
Defensively, I think it's really good. Regard 3 or 4 different positions. But offensively, just pushing the pace, pushing the tempo, being able to get into the paint at will, and getting easy layups and dunks, but also getting up 3-point shooter shots in transition as well. So his tempo and his ability to get into the paint is going to be good for us this season.
I think that's it. Thanks.